Well, hello students. Just a few weeks ago, I used this media of YouTube to introduce myself, and I hope every few weeks to be able to come to you and talk to you about things related to the course and basically establish a more personal relationship even in this online environment. Thus far, you've all completed 2 assignments and received your grades and are probably looking forward to our first exam at the end of the week. And I'll talk more about that test at the end. But first, I want to comment on your first assignment, your autobiographies, and talk about what an interesting group of people we have in our class. And I just picked a few at random. I'm not going to mention all of them, but I think that these biographies were exceptional and great examples to use. For instance, we have Valentina. She began by telling us that her maternal grandmother was a nun. This really made me interested in reading her story, if only to find out how she came to be. I'm not going to give it away. Of course, our biography is still posted and you can read it, but I thought it was a great story. Stephanie actually graduated from Northampton Community College in 2004. She is 25, happily married, and a registered nurse at Lehigh Valley Hospital. She is of Syrian ancestry and is currently studying towards a BSN degree. April is a hairstylist and a nurse, but here at NCC she is in the criminal justice program in hopes of one day joining the Allentown Police Academy. Joanne graduated from NCC in 1996. It sounds like our class has enough NCC alums to have our own alumni party. She is also a nurse at Lehigh Valley Hospital. If you haven't met Stephanie yet, you have to introduce yourself. She is currently studying at Kutztown University. In order to trace her family tree, she has visited local cemeteries, checked with local historical societies, and even took the virtual tour of Ellis Island online. One of the things she discovered from all this genealogical research is that, as she puts it, it is very easy to get incorrect information. Well, I'm glad that you discovered that about research. Eric is 29 and has traveled to 14 different countries and almost all of the 50 states. Not many Americans have seen that much of their country, and not many Americans know as much history about their country as we'll learn in this course. Diane thinks that she is the oldest lady of the group because she graduated from NCC in 2005. Yes, it sounds like we have the entire nursing staff from Lehigh Valley Hospital with us this semester. I should point out that my son Levi was born at Lehigh Valley Hospital in 2006, so I might have met some of you there. As it turns out, Diane has 3 adult children and a cat named Binks. She has toured the battlefield at Gettysburg several times and will be our resident expert on the Civil War. In fact, I took a group of students to the battlefield at Gettysburg last year, and so those of you who have been there are very familiar with it. Joanne submitted another model biography. If you got a 10 on this assignment, compare your essay to hers to see how generous I was. Joanne really sets the standard and raises the bar high for what we expect on these assignments. Hope works at Hagdorn Psychiatric Hospital. She is a psychology major, not surprisingly, and expects to feel very at home in this class. Actually, she admits that she is only taking this course because it was required for her major and has not had a fond history with history. We hope that this experience will not repeat itself, but instead become the best history course you have ever taken. Diana is competing with Diane for the title of the, shall we say, most mature student in the class. They won't give their ages. Instead, they refer to the age of their children. Diana has a 30-year-old son, which really only means that she is at least 45 years old. She was a realtor in the Poconos, and now, as a result of being downsized in this economy, has taken the opportunity to go back to school. What a privilege. Well, as I said, these were a few examples of some of the best autobiographies, but you really are an interesting group. And I encourage you to look at these examples to see how students complete these assignments and how they earn tens every week. As for your upcoming exam, I will post a review sheet. You'll see it in the test folder and send an email reminder. And that review sheet will summarize what I think are the most important topics, people, and issues that we've covered over the first 3 weeks of the course. I'll also provide you with the link to practice questions so that you can familiarize yourself with the structure and style of the questions and how to answer them. All of this is in an effort to help you succeed. So, again, as I said, you're a very interesting group, and I look forward to working with you over the course of this semester. Take care, be well, and you stay in touch.